All right, folks, how's it going? And happy Monday. I hope you are having a wonderful week wherever you are. I want to kick off this week in a very, very fun way with a little bit of driving. This is kind of an impromptu stream, and we have a couple of exciting things. Well, this is very exciting. I guess I really haven't announced just yet that I'm going to be doing my first Enduro with a couple of drivers from the More Female Racers Championship, and we have Marin Edwards, who is on track now. We're here at Misano, and we have Thea Mousson as well as Lauren Jubb. So we're waiting for the rest of them to get on track, and here I am. I'm actually in my Ferrari. Let's take a look at my options here. If you watched my stream a couple days ago on Saturday, I raced in a GT4 at Laguna Seca, and that was really fun. I placed top 10, so I placed 9 out of I think 28 drivers. So that was good. It was just casual racing, but it's always good to get more seat time, drive with a whole new just group of people and get to know them online. So I'm just want to make sure that I'm going to set my wheel to 480 and yeah, 480 degrees steering lock, and I did that on my Fanatic wheel as well, so hopefully that will stick. All right, we're gonna go back here, and let me see, 1 second while I hop on the team voice, team voice channel. Let's see. All right, let me see if I can push to talk. Hey Marin, how's it going? Hmm. Hi, I just want to let you know that I'm streaming and I've just started my stream and I'm going to head out on track to test. So everyone can hear you as well. Just a warning. If that's okay with you, I hope that is okay. Let's see, hear, I cannot hear Marin. So we will see what happens if we can get this team chat going. For now, I'm just gonna drink a bit of tea. It's very cold in here. All right. Well, hopefully, hopefully, Marin can hear me. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the game audio on. Please let me know if the game audio becomes too loud and I am too soft and all those, streaming audio levels trying to make it right in this GT3. So I'm in the Ferrari 488. I have the Coach Dave Academy setup, which I have not loaded just yet. So let's see. 25 degrees. This is the one I want. So this tune is for 28 degrees, and the track temperature at Misano is set to 25, which is what we'll be qualifying at. So I'm going to take this out, and we will just adjust pressures as needed. Let's see. I'm just going to type just in case. Thanks, Juan. They're on Twitch.
I'm
How's
loving
it
the
going?
bright livery, Verena.
Thank you. I thought I'd just go big, and just in case people can see me in their rearview mirrors or in front of me. Here, I'm gonna talk to her. All right. So just sent her a little message. You can see it on the screen there. Just want to make sure that she can hear me. I'm getting a slight buzz in my ear, but let's do it. Happy Monday, Cessna. Awesome. Ice Mantle 1, Somnesia, welcome. All right, here we go. So we all tested the Ferrari, the McLaren 720S. We also tested, what did we tested the Bentley. We tested the Aston Martin as a team. We basically did our own laps, and we posted our lap times and feedback and see how we all liked it. So yeah, we all, I won't say all decided on the Ferrari, but I think 3 of us decided on the Ferrari.
Hello.
Oh, how you doing, Marin?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm only coming for 10 minutes now. I'm gonna have dinner and then I will be back on track.
Oh.
No worries at all. Do you want to go have dinner and just come when you're done? Like, you don't have to hang around to eat.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to go around with you girls for a bit because I'm not the one making dinner tonight. So here I am. So what server are you girls practicing on? Because I tried to look for your MFR Edison.
So it is.
Let's see.
So the server name is called MFR Team Edison. So if you just search Edison in the multiplayer, it should pop up.
Cool. I got it. Yeah. I think it's because we weren't typing the right thing. Okay, so I know where to find the password as well.
I'm trying to listen to what they're saying.
And
hold on. We're just gonna back out of here.
I think it was no.
Hello, Tia. How's it going? Hello. Can anybody hear me? Hmm.
You're in the Aston?
Oh, why am I in the Aston? Be right back.
See.
Obviously picked the Aston by accident.
Sorry, Dan. Don't get too excited that she was in the Aston for 2 seconds.
Shoot, there goes my hopes and ambitions. Never mind. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hey, Dan.
How are we all doing?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. Still lively as one can be, I suppose. So it's been quite a busy day anyway. Testing with Lauren this afternoon because obviously she's not able to do it with us today.
I think I have to change
been
my
spending
settings.
about a couple of hours with her. So she's not doing too bad at the moment. It's just taking a little while for her to gel back in properly, being away from the sim rig for so long. So
that's good. She was posting some good times for the start. You can all ignore the time that I posted because that was let's test the setup and play around with my keybinds for a little while and mess up my lap. Fun times.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, I was doing the push to talk earlier. I just want to let you know that I'm streaming. So, but I don't know why the push to talk didn't work. So here I am.
I found on my wheel on push to talk that sometimes it was binding to like 3 different keys, and so I would do the push to talk and it would be doing something that I had previously unbound to the game as opposed to actually doing Discord. So
got it. That could be it. I will try again.
Technology is weird. Hey Taya, did you get the setup that Dan had posted in his YouTube video, or do you want me to just post it in the discussions thread?
If you can repost it in the discussion, that would be good, so I can download it.
So I can do that quickly if you want instead. I've got both
Hey,
apps
folks,
open,
sorry.
Discord and that.
I was actually
Sure, go for it.
Talking
I'll find
to them because I'm trying to figure out.
Verena, your livery is bright as. Oh boy!
Is that for the Sprint Cup?
Wait, what? I love my livery. It's the same yellow livery I think that I've
I
been
know. I
running.
love
I
it.
see.
Yeah.
Oh, I got puzzled then.
Thank
Sorry
you.
about that. Yes, I remember your very bright liveried Ferrari. Oh.
That's right. Okay,
He's a
let's
very fun
see.
livery.
Let's see if I could
Certainly is. We could
actually
certainly spot you from a mile away. Uh-oh, here comes Verena on her tail. No, it's a pretty good livery, to be fair, Verena,
Cool.
that you've done.
Thank you. I'm still trying to figure out my push to talk thing, so bear with me. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Don't worry.
Oh, good.
All right.
And yeah,
So
Dan, if you want to throw that setup up, and then Taya can get that, and then we can get on the road.
let's see. Okay, so maybe if I grab
Sure
another
thing.
button
Just
for
about
this.
to just put it in the discussions thread now.
Hold on.
So there we go.
And I'm talking to
Thank
you
you.
folks.
No worries. So you we'll,
One second here.
we'll go
Oh my
around and do
God.
hot lapping first, and then in fact
Hopefully
no.
that works.
What we'll do first is we'll take a few laps just to study the circuit. So once you've got the setup, if all of you wants to add a little bit more fuel to the tank as well, set it to about 30 liters, and then we'll go around the circuit and drive round in just a moment. In fact, I better do that myself whilst I remember. So
All right,
it
can
doesn't
you
really
folks
matter
hear
so
me?
much around Misano,
Arrgh!
to be honest, practicing, because we're
I
trying to
can't.
qualify all of you ladies for the endurance cup to get one of the 135 spots. So
Oh, got it.
keep our fingers crossed for that.
Which we will do.
We will do. Don't worry, we'll smash it. If we don't do it, then I feel that I would have failed as a coach. So
Hey, Dan.
I said to Lauren earlier on, if I do fail, then
Oh
I
no.
consider quitting sim racing
There we
altogether.
go.
If
I
I
can't
fail.
figure this
Nah,
out.
we got this.
I
We
don't know what
smashed
I
it
can
in
do.
MFR. We're still
All right,
smashing it now.
so
We'll
we're
be
just
fine.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
you will.
you
I've got
folks
every
who are
confidence in you.
watching, I'm
Don't
just
you worry.
gonna not do
Hopefully,
push
once
to
you go
talk,
around with me,
so
you'll be able to get a bit more speed.
they will be able
Picked
to
up in this
hear
car anyway. It's
me
what we
and all of
found
us.
earlier on. It's not an easy one to tame at all. Is the Ferrari? Far from it. It's it's a bit of a lively so and so at the back end, because during last night and this afternoon testing it alone, this is probably literally the first time that I've driven the Ferrari in anger. So just learning and developing as we go along.
Awesome.
I actually don't mind it in terms of handling. I find that with the right setup, it's fairly stable. I don't know about you ladies.
I like
I
it.
love it.
Yeah.
Aggressive all the way.
That's right. Okay, so should I be loading up a Dan setup?
Yes, I've posted it, Verena, in the discussions thread on Taya's Discord. So
Okay.
if you want to go and download and install that,
Okay,
just
sounds good.
Is
I will
anyone
do
getting?
that
Are you guys
right now.
getting warm up around this? Oh, they are.
There we go. I think.
Oh God, you've changed the color of the Ferrari to look like your Aston Martin.
I sure have.
Oh no!
I haven't seen that over
How else are you going to recognise me, Taya, on the circuit?
I'm surprised you didn't do like a Aston Martin wrap on the Ferrari. Like, so, you know, if we look at it.
I told him that maybe we all just needed to paint our liveries to look like Aston Martins, so that when he looked in the background, he'd think he was seeing Aston Martins and not a row of Ferraris.
If I was that skilled, I would have done it, but I'm not, unfortunately. I don't think it could fool anyone. If I could somehow modify the noise of the Ferraris to make it sound like the Aston, it'd be more convincing then.
So, Dan, the interesting thing is that I had thought that you've actually had driven the Ferrari 488 prior to what, last night or today.
Oops.
Oops.
Boys and girls, my dinner is about to be served, so I'm going to jump off and come back in a few minutes.
Okay, sounds good.
Ooh, go enjoy.
Yeah, it's pretty nice as well.
Okay, right.
I'll be back very, very soon. I'll do really quick.
Okay.
No worries. What's only if you tell us what's on the menu tonight.
Yeah, sure. We've got it's steaks, So beef steaks, and then we've got chips and broccoli.
Yum.
Nice.
Don't mind me drooling over here.
What time is it for you, Marion? It's not dinner time.
No, it's 10 to 2 in the afternoon. So lunch just happened, but now I'm hungry again.
Still got the rest of the day to look forward to, Marin. It's all right for some.
Exactly.
That's right. All right, Dan, so I loaded your setup, and I'm just going to... are we going to head out as a group first and you can show us around, or...
Well, that was the plan, but I've noticed that both Taya and Marin have gone on the circuit, so I think what we'll do is we'll jump back in the pit lane, and then we can all... Well, Taya's gone to have her dinner now, so if you and Marin want to go on the circuit together with me, we can go and do that first and foremost.
Yeah, I'm just actually going to turn off my push to talk because I can't get the keybind in the right place, and it's kind of pissing me off. So sorry that you'll hear all my gear shifts. If it gets too annoying, please let me know.
No, not to worry. Not to worry.
No worries. Mine's very loud, so I'm sorry about that.
You're all good. Just give me 2 seconds. I just need to reply. I gotta get that sorted out. Come on, make sure we have enough fuel in.
Yeah, so if you both want to top the fuel up to 30 litres, and then that'll give us a few laps just to go around the circuit first and foremost.
Okay, 30.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. We'll go ahead. I will overwrite that, I guess.
You don't have to overwrite it. You can just put it in and just hit back.
Okay.
And it'll just hold it for the time being.
Okay, because this is the qualifying setup.
So you don't overwrite it. You don't want to do hot laps and find that you've got extra carrying weight, extra laps of fuel on board.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Cool.
Right, so are we ready? Yep.
Yep.
I am ready.
Okay. Yep. Let's go and venture out. So let's hit drive.
Okay.
Start the Ferrari up. Wait, this doesn't sound like an Aston. Oh well.
Tough cookies.
That's right. Get used to it, Dan.
Yeah, exactly. Enjoy the sound of this lovely engine. It's going to be in your ears for the next handful of months.
That's right.
Not if I have anything to do with it.
Good try. Too late. We picked our car. I've already changed it.
That's right. Dan, you better hope we qualify.
No pressure then on my shoulders.
That's right.
Oh, none whatsoever.
All right, so
the sites for the time being around the Misano circuit, and then once we get round and start at the beginning of the next lap, I'll talk you through each area of the circuit. So it should be very similar to all of you anyway, because of our time in the More Female Racers Championship. But it doesn't hurt just to go through it all again, just to refresh the memory.
Alrighty.
So it's not going to be.
There was some muscle memory. There was some muscle memory when we went back to test this, when we were testing all the cars. It was like, oh yeah, I remember how this track works.
But obviously, being in a different car, you have to try and attack it differently, because obviously, in the Ferrari, you can't do certain tricks that you can with that other GT3 car, which Verena knows, which I won't mention.
That's
or
right.
the GT4 cars.
On the GT4 cars, yeah. Obviously, it's very, very different to GT4 because these are more planted, so you're able to brake later and you can carry more speed into the turns as well. But just certain aspects as well, particularly like trail braking, I noticed you can't do that in this car. Each braking zone, you have to more or less do it in a straight line. Every single zone, because if you try and slightly turn and brake at the same time, you're going to wind up, well, take your pick as to which gravel trap or grass area you'll be ending up in.
That's right.
All of them.
All of the above. Yeah. Right then. So here we go. They're on the start-finish straight. So we'll begin just as we cross the line. We'll take it nice and slowly. Go through a detailed tour, if you like, for each zone. So, obviously, once you pass the start-finish line and you come across the end of the concrete wall to the left, you'll see the runoff area. So you want a bit the same like I taught you at Barcelona Verena, you want to try and use as much of the track as possible. So you've got where I've positioned it, you've got 2 wheels on the circuit.
Sorry, Verena.
It's okay. There goes my safety rating.
Yeah, my safety rating. Dang it!
That's okay. I've done that to Dan too many times already.
I know. I'm literally being best coach ever, aren't I? One of my many fine moments. But yeah, as I was saying, you want to take obviously in GT racing, you want to take use as much of the racetrack as possible. So for turn 1, you want to, as soon as you see the end of the concrete wall, the pit area, and then you see the runoff area, you want to try and place 2 wheels over as far over as possible, and then you want to start braking before the 50 zone.
Okay.
So you'll see 2 marker boards, the 100 and the 50. You want to brake literally in between, exactly where you are now, Verena.
Okay.
In your very bright, vibrant yellow Ferrari, which is slightly distracting me slightly.
There you go. Hey, that's the whole point.
That is the whole point, definitely. So you'll be in 5th gear at this point when you're on the start-finish race. So when you hit the braking zone, you want to brake more or less in a straight line, and you'll be going down 2 gears to 3rd. So let's roll it right, nice and gently. So, and then this section here through turns 1, 2, and 3 can be a little bit awkward, but the best route through it is to take more or less the straightest line possible through this right, left, right sequence. So you'll be in 3rd gear for turn 1, and then you'll be down to 2nd for turn 2. So you can exploit some of the curbing on the left-hand side as well, and the same for turn 3 as well. So you'll be in 2nd gear through turn 2, and then you'll be up into 3rd for turn 3. And then take that similar line that we went just now through turn 3. Use as much of the curbing on the inside as possible. So turn 4 next. Now I'm going to more or less stop here just to warn you this time. I like turn 1.
There you go.
There
That helps too.
Very subtle.
That's right.
That worked brilliantly. Very nice. So there's only one marker as you approach turn 4, which is the 50. So you want to brake a few meters before that, exactly where in fact, you've done it again, perfectly parked, Verena, in the same spot where, a few meters from the board itself, from the 50s, where you want to hit the brakes nice and hard, and then you'll be going down through the gears to 2nd. So you'll be in 4th at this point. So you'll be going down 2 gears to 2nd. So this sequence here through 4, 5, and 6, you literally have to try and balance the throttle as much as possible, because you don't want to be too much off the gas, because if you kept with Lauren earlier on when we was testing, she kept spinning the car through here because she was literally off and on the gas all the time. So once you go through turn 5, you want to take that as wide as possible, and then through turn 6, the corner where you went through, you want to try and exploit as much of the curbing or on the inside as you can. You can use as much of that curb on the inside as you can going through 6. So again, a bit like the sequence through 1, 2, and 3, you want to try and take the straightest route possible, the fastest route possible through turn 6. So turn 7 is just literally this kink on the straight, and then turn 8, you'll be hard on the brakes before the 100 board on the right-hand side. So when you hit that marker, brake all the way down from 5th, down into 2nd gear, and then what that enables you to do then is take a nice early approach into turn 8, and then you want to carry the speed through by dragging the car further wide, and you can use some of the curbing on the outside again. So this similar line we're going through. So we'll be taking that in 2nd gear, by the way, through turn 8. Okay. This corner's an absolute pain to get right, quite literally, through 9 and 10. So before you, at this point here, you want to stamp on the brakes before turn 9, run the car wide for turn 10, so you'll be in 2nd gear again, and then you want to turn in nice and early, and then gently back on the gas pedal all the way. So, and use a little bit of the runoff area on the exit. So you'll be in 2nd gear for turn 10.
Okay.
Now, this incredibly fast sequence of 11, 12, and 13 can be tricky in this car.
I do too.
Yeah, this can be hard, especially in this car. So 11 is easy flat out. So as soon as, more or less, here's turn 12. So more or less, as soon as you reach the exit, so at this point here is where you want to go down from 5th down to 4th gear. And then, if you can, straightest route again. So use as much of the inside and outside as possible through 13, and then down to first gear.
Okay.
For turn 14. So run it wide and then immediately place the car over to the right-hand side of the track. Take the widest line for the penultimate corner, turn 15. And then cut a little bit of the inside through 15. So you'll be in third gear for turn 50, and then down to second gear for the final corner. So we'll brake before the 50 board, down from third to second. So that last corner can be a bit tricky to get right, because if you literally stamp on the gas too soon, like Lauren did earlier, you can easily spin the rear tyres again and almost lose it, like she did on a few occasions. So that was roughly a lap of Misano. So again, we'll take it a little bit quicker this time. So we'll brake halfway between the 150 board, down to third gear, sorry, for turn 1. And then little dab of brake again, down to turn 2. So you want this sequence, you want the straightest route possible. So trying to use extract as much of the curbing as possible to more or less take a straight line going through.
Okay.
So before the 50 board again. So you'll be in fourth gear, down to second.
Okay.
For turn 4. And then turn 5, you want to keep the car as right as possible, and then immediately try and position it for turn 6 to use as much of that curbing on the inside as possible and outside.
Okay.
Obviously, trying to judge it right is difficult because the car can understeer a bit, and if for example with the track limits for that corner for turn 6, if the wheels on the left-hand side of the car are halfway on the red and white curbing, then it counts as lap time invalid or a track warning. So trying to judge that just right can be very, very tricky indeed. So it will take a few laps, but if you can get that spot on through turn 6, you can, once you've balanced it through turn 5, you can take turn 6 flat out if you feel confident enough through there. So I've missed a few corners now, just literally explaining about turn 6.
No worries.
So it gives us a good excuse, I suppose, to make up for turns 7, 8, 9, and 10 on the next lap. So again, through turn 11, easy peasy, absolutely flat, full to the throttle. Maybe not as much as that, Verena, on the inside.
Well, I was looking at it. I was testing the track limits, and that was still not dirty. And I was just kind of testing.
Yeah, you can really push it far, especially in this one as well. If you need a wider line before you take this right-hander, you can really push it.
You can definitely. I mean, hopefully, if I get the chance to demonstrate a lap later on, I can show you exactly how much of the of that part on the exit of turn 13 you can use before braking hard down to 14. So the last corner again down to second gear. So there we go, just like that, another lap complete. So we'll pick up the speed a little more now for each lap as we go past. So again, brake between the 150 board down to second gear. Third gear, sorry, I'm doing second just now, taking it a bit slowly. So turn 2 will be second gear, and then up into third for turn 3. Extract as much of the inside as you can. That was a nice line through there, Verena.
That was not a nice line through there, Marin. That was an invalid lap.
Oh no.
So I couldn't tell. I was literally...
That's okay. I took a little too much curb there is what happened.
Not to worry.
It's all about testing to see how far you can push it.
That's right.
Absolutely. It's about finding the limits, not just of the car, but also the track as well. So that's absolutely fine. All part of the learning curve, don't you worry. So at the 100 board, we'll be going down to second gear for turn 8. So this was one sequence which we didn't do last time.
Okay.
So and then again, you can run it as wide as you can through the exit of 8. So turn 9, so you want to keep the car pointing straight as you go outward, heading towards turn 10, and then literally cut back on the inside of the corner. And then run wide over on the AstroTurf.
Okay. So for this corner coming up, we're in 5th or 6th?
we'll be in 5th gear at this point, so we'll still be in 5th. So at this point here, break down to 4th.
Oh, 4th.
And try and use as much of the inside and outside as you can, and then immediately on the exit down to 1st gear.
Sorry, I was like, and then I saw Marin braking behind me.
I was doing evasive maneuvers. Don't worry.
Okay.
I want to keep that safety rating intact.
That's right.
Well, you want to keep yours intact. I'm trying to prevent mine from going down because I haven't hit anything or anyone, but it's been going down this afternoon for some reason.
That's right.
Same thing that happened when we were doing Sprint Cup practice.
Exactly, yeah.
Weird.
Oh, 2nd for this corner. And then
3rd for turn 1.
And then 2nd.
Oh,
then 2nd for turn 2. Immediately up into 3rd for turn 3. So as each lap passes, we'll pick up the speed a little bit more, don't worry. So brake before the 50 board down to 2nd gear. And then balance the throttle through 4 and 5. Keep right, and then use that to get the best line possible through turn 6. And then turn 7, just this kink. So we're positioned right now for turn 8. Nice and hard on the brakes, down to 2nd. And then it gives you the chance then to take a nice early turn in, and then gently back on the gas all the way and extract as much of the outside as you can. So turns 9 and 10, brake nice and hard in a straight line, and then when the car will allow you, I had a little kick of oversteer going through turn 10.
And that
Not
was a
much.
4th to 2nd, right? Gear.
2nd gear, yeah.
Okay.
For turn 10. An easy flat through 11. Now coming to this tricky 2nd, so down to 4th through this section.
Oops.
Then immediately on the exit of 13, hard on the brakes down to 1st. So 3rd gear for the penultimate corner.
3rd gear. Okay.
And then finally turn 16, brake before the 50 board down to 2nd.
Oops, I got a dirty lap.
And then again, extracting as much of the road on the exit of the corner as possible.
Okay.
So great job so far, ladies. So we'll try and pick up the speed a little more as we go around the track each and every time.
Okay.
So down to 2nd for turns 4 and 5. Balance the throttle and then gently back on the gas. Take the wide line going through turn 6.
Nope.
Oh, hang on.
I'll catch up. I had a little oversteer. It's all good. I'm catching up.
All right, we'll lift off. We'll wait for you to catch up.
Yeah.
I'll just brake quickly so that I don't punt Verena off the track.
Sorry.
I know what you mean. It's very, very. I mean, because of how the Ferrari is, with the way the rear end twitches, it's very, very difficult to get that transition right from turn 5 into turn 6 without it literally oversteering too much. I find.
Yeah.
So if you need to do that, you have to do it very, very gently with the application on the steering, because so it doesn't like changes of direction very quickly, does the Ferrari?
Yeah. Well, I may also gear it down one more. Like, I may take it in first and just short shift up. Because I found when I was testing, that's the gearing pattern I was doing, and that's...
I think that sounds like a fair plan. So if it'll be less twitchy in a way, because you'll be near the rev range when you're in first gear before you need to change gear again. So yeah, that's plausible. That sounds fair enough. So down to 3rd for turn 1. Use as much of the curbing, and then down to 2nd for turn 2. And then try and straight line it for turn 3 into 3rd gear.
Okay.
And hard on the brakes. Nice and hard. Down to 2nd. For turns 4 and 5. Balance the throttle, and then through turn 6. Oh, the rear. Oh.
Got it.
See what I mean? Yeah, the rear just demonstrated it there. It's difficult in this car to make that transition through 5 to 6. Very, very difficult indeed.
Hello again. How were the steak and chips?
It was delicious. I'm not full yet, so
Aww.
I might need to make help at some point for dessert.
Ooh. See, now I'm hungry. This is the problem with different time zones, is that this makes me want to keep eating all day.
So, right, going through turn 11, absolutely flat out, and then immediately on the exit to 12, hard on the brakes down to whoa.
Hello.
There's some drifting practice.
Yeah.
I like it. That was impressive.
That was that was really good.
That was really good.
And back on.
Wow. No big deal. She made it look
no big
easy,
deal.
Yeah, it was completely
Mic check 1 2.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
He's gone. He just came in to say my check. I missed the drift. Who was doing it? Verena?
Yes,
Verena
I was.
It was quite impressive. It would not have looked that impressive if I'd have been the one doing it. Also, you would have heard a lot of squealing.
And that was just from the tyres, never mind Verena.
That's right.
I would like to one day be able to do the spin like Denise did at Kyalami when we were practicing.
Oh, I missed that one.
Oh, it's on her Instagram. She did a full 360
Uh-huh.
and at the really horrible sausage curb, and
Oh, yes.
spun herself off track, but then landed on track, pointing the correct direction.
Wow.
Tell you what, if
And
she
I don't know
was looking
how.
for perfect
I don't know
style
how she
punch-
did it. It was incredible.
Yeah, if she was looking for perfect style punch, she executed that very well. Did Denise?
Should we wait for you to start finish rate, Taya? Just so you can get the tires warmed up?
Yeah, I've just done a lap so far, almost. I was hoping to catch up with you, but I can see I'm...
Taya, we're not that far behind you, Taya.
God damn it.
So I'm guessing you're going through 13 and 14 now, turns.
I'm actually spinning for turns. It's very bouncy.
Ah, there you are. Right, we're here now.
Almost.
Oh,
I'm coming.
Oh, and I've noticed we've dropped Marin. Sorry, Marin.
I'm coming. It's all
no.
good. Woo! I just thought I'd try drifting through that corner too, and it didn't work out as well as it did for Verena.
Oh.
I'm definitely taking that turn too early. There's a couple of turns I just have to take a bit later. Turn a bit later. Whoops.
Oh, which corners are those, Verena?
The turn 1.
Oh, through turn 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you need to try and through turn 1, you need an early turn in anyway, because you want to try and more or less straight line that section going through turns 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
More or less. So it doesn't really matter, to be honest, if you get an early turn in through it. Well, apart from if it invalidates your lap, which I'm guessing it did.
No, it didn't. But I feel like I'm losing time there.
Okay. Right, I'll try and demonstrate it again through turn 1 if we can.
Okay.
Don't you worry. Where is Taya?
I'm trying to put a lap together. I'm just getting used to... Oh, See, I can't talk and race at the same time. Oh, I can see you guys. Well, I can see one of your cars.
Oh, yeah, I can see you on the mini-map. You're just ahead of us.
I'm just gonna validate that and then I'll slow down.
Okay, cool.
That was a terrible lap.
And I've thrown an extra click of traction control on for me.
Okay.
So it's just feeling a little extra twitchy,
There
but
we
that's
go.
just my own personal.
Oops.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's something I forgot to mention before passing the setup on to you. Is that I've switched the traction control and anti-lock brakes to my preference. So if you want to increase the levels, so I say lower them, it'll be on 0 otherwise.
Yeah, no, we're not lowering
for
them
this
anymore.
car.
No, not completely.
More so the other way around.
Not unless you want to experience what the Maserati Grand Sport is
Whoa.
like. That literally has no driver.
Hold on, guys.
Oh, what
I'm all
happened?
good. I'm back on. I just took the scenic route, said hi to the barrier, made friends.
Oh no.
Did you take the curb, Verena?
What was that?
Was that the curb that you took?
Oh, that was me.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're that pretty paint. Okay. I thought that was Verena for some reason.
I'm the
Verena's
yellow
in the
one.
bright yellow.
Oh, well, I rate your paint, Marin.
Thanks. This is the same color scheme livery that I had for MFR.
Oh.
That's very nice.
You.
Whoops, I was looking
It's
at
kinda
your
cool.
livery.
What's that? Sorry.
I was looking at Marin's livery and I almost missed the corner.
Oh.
Right. Okay. Eyes on the road ahead, Verena.
That's right.
Whereas Taya's livery behind me is very stealth and ninja because it's all dark.
I don't actually have a livery, to be honest. That my friend made that one when he came over and he wanted it all black.
Yeah, it's very stealth. It's like you're going to sneak up on me and steal my lap time.
I don't think there will be a night race, but if we have a night race, you know, I will.
Oh my god.
There you go. There's.
I hope there's
I
not a
don't
night
think anybody
race.
would recognise you, Taya, in the night if you suddenly sneak past them on the inside.
Yeah, it's
Wait, Taya was there. I didn't know.
it's a strategy.
I like it. It's a good strategy.
Very good. Very good.
Not gonna lie, at one point when Lauren and I kept getting hit and taken out at the start of most of the MFR races, we were like, we should have our liveries be all black so that maybe people won't see us. Then we'll just avoid getting hit.
That's very good thinking. I like that.
Instead, I stayed with the white and pink.
Or you can make it brighter. That way you're sure people
Like
will
mine.
Like yours.
You can't miss mine.
Yeah, we're not missing yours, Verena. Don't worry.
Exactly.
I was gonna say no. You literally have to be colorblind not to miss it.
That's right.
Well, we're gonna have to decide what we want our livery to look like. I know that they're allowing custom liveries, but they're recommending you take the PNG file off when the race is actually happening. So it's basically race with the in-game and then add the PNG back on for replays and stuff like that.
Oh, interesting.
So,
well, you see, that won't be so bad, Marin. It's the only way it'll affect the in-game performance is if you had everyone else's custom livery as well.
It's true.
Your own. So,
yeah, I just also know and I think I mentioned this too, like it was okay with Denise when we did Kailami, but I know, Verena, you're only running in-games, right? Because your ping is a little high?
Yes.
Okay. Well, probably be the best option then, just to stick with in-game custom liveries rather than trying to do one of your own then, because of that issue, obviously, with ping.
Yeah, we don't want to lose any of us.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tia, that was me.
No, don't. That wasn't you. It's me trying to go too fast.
Sorry, I'll pick the speed up a bit this lap. So down to third for turn 1, brake between the 150 boards, take an early turn in, then back into second gear for turn 2, and then into third for turn 3, try and straight line all of this section as much as possible.
Okay.
Use a little bit of the exit curve, and then hard on the brakes all the way down to second.
You okay?
I just heard it. Yep. What was that?
Oh,
that was me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Didn't manage that throttle well. I'm good.
Don't worry, it's
I'm
okay.
back. It's all good.
All right, go.
So
I'm just
over, Dan. Sorry. Here you done. No, I'm joking.
What do you mean you forgot?
Go ahead.
I'm just getting. I'm finding.
You want a little race, do you? Come on then.
Oh, sorry.
Are you ready?
Uh-oh.
No?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not sure you can handle the Ferrari that well, Dan.
Ooh, fighting words.
fired. Ooh.
Oh, that's a stab. Well, considering I'm the one that provided the setups for you all.
I think Dan's gonna need some aloe for that burn.
Oh.
I'm only joking.
Just you wait. Just you wait.
I just say, by the way, this is what I've missed since MFR has stopped. Is this whole, like, everybody being together, bantering, driving, having fun.
Yeah,
it's nice to have this back.
I do. It reminds me actually of that pretend race that yourself, Tam, Lauren, and I had around here in the GT4s.
That was fun.
That was really good fun.
Oh, watch out!
Ooh,
Like Dan.
Oh. And again.
Oh, did you hit him?
No, it was close though.
You almost did.
But the good thing is,
the fun of this practice is keep the safety rating intact.
That's right, and we're boosting our safety rating right now.
Exactly.
Well, you say boosting, but mine's reduced, and it's now down to 85.
Whereas mine's gone up again.
Yeah, mine went up as well.
It's a sign Verena's on my tail, and my safety rating is reducing.
Oh no!
The game's probably just saving me the pain from later on.
Keep talking, Dan. Full throttle.
I'm giving extra points to Teo for avoiding me every time that I spin.
You like that?
Nice overtake, Verena.
And points to Teo for taking evasive action when I decided that braking way earlier than planned was a great plan.
All right, go ahead.
Which it really wasn't.
No, definitely not.
You can go past me if you want, Teo.
I'm gonna do, so basically I was the slowest on the Ferrari championship for a long time, so people seem to slow down a lot behind me and then just start being fast again, so I'm just letting you go ahead a bit more and I'll be on your tail again.
You'll be on my tail very quickly because I thought the sand trap was the correct line to take, which it wasn't.
No.
Oh, again, wow. I think I'm just, if I'm honest, for me, I'm finding the setup quite twitchy in the back.
Yeah,
I'd like to just tweak a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
I found it twitchy when I'm turning the car. Like I don't know what you've changed, Dan, but when I'm turning, my car easily spins around.
Right. Okay. So it could be something at the rear end, maybe suspend anti-roll bar, perhaps.
I was thinking like preload diff or anti-roll bar.
I'm still adapting. I'm still learning to the car. Don't you worry.
Okay.
I got it.
Oh, jeez.
All of you are here now. We've got all the girls in the chat. I think you need
Hello.
I think you need to come up the team name.
We can't hear you, Jeff.
Oh,
I can't hear you properly.
Okay.
Here we go. Where am I? Here we go.
Jeff, that's something we can discuss later, mate. Just trying to show the ladies around the circuit first.
We can start thinking about it. I think when we go around. I'm just sorry. I went back into the pits just because I wanted to just drop the preload diff by one click and just see if it'll make it feel a little less twitchy for me. I will come and find all of you. Don't worry about waiting for me.
Okay.
No worries.
It's all good.
Well, if you want to, before we beat up again on the circuit, do you want me to go around the circuit just to give you a rough idea of how I approach it, how I attack it with the Ferrari before going out again?
I mean, I watched the onboard laps that you had done on YouTube that you posted this morning. So I saw where you were really attacking. So I feel comfortable with it. It's just, like I said, getting more comfy with the setup and just feeling like the setup's a little bit more planted so I can push the car a bit more, because I think that's where I'm not pushing it more, is because it was just feeling super twitchy in the back.
Okay, cool.
Maybe
worries.
you can jump on board with us, Dan, and then see if we're making any mistake rather than like following us or I don't know. That's just an idea.
Yeah. It's part of my idea. Don't you worry. Yeah. So okay, I can all do that then. Whilst you lot motor around the circuit. So.
Okay.
Hey Taya.
Yeah.
I dropped the preload diff by 1 click in the rear, and it's feeling like
better.
eons more stable. Like, I didn't touch anything else. I didn't do anti-roll bar or anything. I just did preload diff down by a click.
Okay.
And it's already feeling...
Let me come back to the garage because I also have no more fuel. So.
Oh.
I only have 3 laps.
So
left.
yeah, you might need to check on the fuel levels, just to make sure you got enough for the next couple of laps or so. So who shall we go on board first with? Who we got on the circuit?
I'm on the circuit.
Oh, good. As soon as you start in the lap, Marin Edwards. Let's have a look.
No.
Oh,
no, because I didn't get a good jump off the...
Oh.
That was too much pressure and I wasn't ready. So,
sorry.
Nope. You're going on board with Verena.
Okay, let's go to our next victim then.
All right.
Verena.
Because I also had tires I was trying to warm up, so...
Okay, my bad.
It's all good.
My bad, sorry about that. Right.
Whoa.
Oh. Well held. Going
Thank
through
you.
10-15. So.
Whoa, okay. Let's start this fresh.
Yeah, I'll start this lap. So I'll study this lap that you do and see how you get on.
Oh boy.
No pressure at all.
Oh, I could have taken a bunch of curb. Ooh, I could have taken a bunch of curb as well. I think I got on the gas too early.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the other thing too, just in terms of setups for this qualification session, we're not required to go in, like, it's not a team server where we each go in and then do a driver swap.
Yeah.
We each do quali. We can, all 4 of us can be in the quali server at the same time. We just all have to be in the 488. So if there are little tweaks just for the sake of hot lapping that we need to make individually, then we're not going to run into any issues with that.
Okay, cool. No problem.
I mean, we'll all be running the same setup for the races, but for this case, if we need to just make minor adaptations, we totally can.
Click on the Ferrari would not make a difference in the rollbar.
Cool.
Whoops.
Oh.
Yikes.
Right, nicely held through the last corner. Right, so.
A little sloppy.
No. So.
I don't know the button of my pit limiter on this wheel.
Oops.
No.
Okay, I'm
your
gonna
pit limiter.
hop
Oh,
out.
okay.
It's only
So.
running out of gas.
Oh, you're out of gas. Okay. Right. So, so the lap itself wasn't too bad at all. Verena, going around the circuit. It's just a couple of things that I pointed out I found straight away is that I noticed on some corners, in the braking zone, you're moving the car to the other side of the track as you're going into the braking zone itself.
Oh,
So
okay.
as you're going through the braking zone, I mean. So the problem is then when you do that, you're taking a shallow line going through the corners, which compromises your apex speed going through
Okay.
the turn. So the idea of taking a wide line is so you can carry that speed through the corner itself, so you don't have to compromise all the way through the turn.
Okay.
Quite literally. So. So if you once you're in I mean, particularly one corner, for example, where I spotted those through turns 4, 5, and 6 itself.
4, 5,
So as you were braking for turn 4, you was moving the car to the right hand side of the track instead of literally keeping it to the outside as you're in the braking zone itself.
Okay, I'm back. Have we decided on a name yet? What are we going for?
Not yet. Give us some time.
I don't know if it's different from the GT4 versus GT3, but specifically in that corner, he said to brake and head towards the right, just like I did in that corner, and I think the other hairpin. So, is it just a matter of style of driving, or taking a more traditional line versus a non-traditional line?
Well, it depends on the corner, Verena. Some cases you can take a traditional line going through the turn itself. So you when you brake for the corner, you need to go literally keep the car as far to the outside as possible. So then, when you start to lift off the brake and go into the turn itself, you're then enabled to carry that speed, that apex speed through the corner. Whereas some, obviously, as Gregor mentioned, you need to, you can afford to take a line where you can point the car to the apex of the turn as you're going into the braking zone itself. But I think you might need to adjust your line going through turns. In the braking zone for turn 4, take it nice and wide, and then balance the throttle as you're going through 4 and 5, and keep carrying on through taking that wide entry on the exit of 5 as you're going into 6. That's another corner I noticed as well, because you're turning the car in a little bit late going into 6, making that transition from
that's
5
corner.
into 6
Yes.
itself. Yeah,
Okay.
itself. And I think the other one I noticed before you began the lap as well is the amount of time that you're off the accelerator pedal itself, the gas pedal, sorry, itself. Because one thing I noticed from Lauren earlier on, your teammate, the problem is, particularly in this car, if you stay off the gas for too long and then start to apply the acceleration back on, you're going to cause wheel spin then, which then of course means that the car's going to kick out oversteer. Like you had certain moments in the practice session, particularly going through the final corner where the rear end will just step out of the car itself. So the best way to do that, how I drive around the circuit, is if whilst you're going through the turn itself, to prevent that wheel spin, you can literally keep your foot a little bit on the gas pedal itself. So once, I mean, 'cause you can, by doing that, you can carry the speed through anyway. But once you've like halfway through the apex of the turn itself, you can then think of that moment where you can start to think about the corner exit and gently apply the gas pedal all the way down as you go through halfway through the apex and onto the corner exit itself. So that's one way of helping to prevent that wheel spin as you're going through the turns as well. When you're trying to apply the power back on, going through the corner. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will try that for sure.
Okay, so it's not easy. It will take a few laps to try and adapt to that for sure, but it's trying to get your mind to process that as well, to try this slightly different technique of how you apply the gas going through the corners, and particularly on corner exit as well. So but by just applying a little bit as you're going through the corners, it doesn't require much at all. Just literally a very light, gentle application. That should definitely help you to not only prevent wheel spin, but to carry that speed through the corner, through the corners itself.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you.
No, you're very welcome. You're very welcome.
And Marin and Thea.
Yeah.
Let's see. What did you do to the setup?
Well, I went in and just adjusted it just a little bit more. So, in the mechanical grip, in the rear, the preload differential.
Yes.
I had only dropped it down by 1 click. I was still finding it was a little twitchy, so I went in and whoop, it's still just a little twitchy in that corner, but that's throttle. I dropped it down 2 clicks, I think. I think I've got it either 120 or 130.
Okay.
And that's all I did.
Dropped it by 10 click.
Ooh,
And
so
I'm
you
still
got it
driving.
on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
How you
But no,
find it?
it's
Reduce it that much?
I don't know.
So
My wheel is vibrating a lot.
2,
Your wheel's
3.
vibrating a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Ah.
It was.
try this one.
I think it's because it's bouncy. My time is rubbish. Okay. Let's see what I can do on the
All right.
other one.
Let's see.
Well, do you want to follow me around for a few laps, Taya?
Hold on. Give me 2 minutes.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Hello? Hello? Okay.
So if we'll do that first, and then I'll concentrate on Marin then. Don't you worry.
All right, everybody. How's it going there? I apologize for not looking at the chat. I was just trying to listen like a good student and try to put down some times. Actually, as far as my times go, and I don't know about this setup because I was previously using the aggressive safe setup when we were putting down our times to compare the cars and test the cars, and that actually gave me more grip and quicker time. And then I had used Coach Dave Academy's tune as well, and that was good as well. But it's just kind of
got a little
getting
bit of an
used to
invalidated lap here, but you can
different
watch
kinds
the
of
next
tunes
one.
and maybe what
or
works
the
for
end
us.
of this lap.
So
Okay, cool.
let's see.
No problem.
Do I left foot brake? Yes, I do left foot brake. Always. So thanks so much, Blackbeard, for following. I appreciate that. And Manuel, how's it going there? Everybody on YouTube, how's it going? I haven't even
Right, okay. So no pressure,
seen you
Marin, but I'm
folks
riding
here.
on
I mean,
board with you
I've
just
seen the
now. I'm
chat
waiting for
just
Taya.
scroll
It's
down.
all good.
You're all good to go.
Let's see. Strutmaster, how's it going? HP Supercharged.
You're doing good at the moment now. Currently P1.
Ooh. Andre, Mario Andrioletti, how's it going?
That was
Lauren.
I did not
Oh
Yeah,
no.
clamp on the brake hard enough. That was fun.
Not just that, but I find
There we
this
go.
car
So-
can be particularly tricky when it comes to making transitions from one corner to the next.
So I had
it can catch you out.
been having a little
Unfortunately.
hard time.
But
Kind of a
that's
hard
something
time
I'll try and work on.
with this car.
The more I test the car behind the scenes, so don't you worry about that.
All good.
So just trying to think about what I'm doing. Maybe different techniques, like Dan was saying, I could carry more speed through the corner, which is something that I would like to do. Maybe also changing the setup, so hopefully with the preload differential setup, clicking down on it, decreasing it by what is it, 30 or 3 clicks, then that
I'm
will
trying
help.
to find
So
are
we'll see.
those 2 seconds extra that I had found when I was testing the car. Because my fastest time was a 1:37 in here.
1:37, right? Okie doke.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So Dan,
So
even
if you want to try again on this lap, and so I'll let you concentrate as I
It's all
study.
good.
my lap was also like 137 something, I think, as well. So we'll see what happens. All right.
What? Jeez. Almost went in that wall.
Oh, no.
it's any consolation, Lauren spun it on the pit exit earlier on her first lap out.
No.
Bless her. There we go. Nice. That was all right. That was a little bit of an improvement, Marion.
Yeah.
So there's what I'm noticing with you going round. There's a couple of things that I've spotted already.
Okay.
One thing is on certain corners you're very, very late when it comes to getting the power back on. You're waiting more or less on the corner exit before going back on full throttle. Whereas you need to start doing that right when you're halfway through a turn.
Yeah.
Itself.
And I suspect that a lot of that is the hesitation of not wanting to overdo that.
Oh.
That's why you're seeing that, is because my tendency. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
My tendency is to go a little too hard on throttle.
Yeah, you need to try and alter your application of throttle if you can, Marion. You need to try and be, like I explained to Verena just about how you apply the throttle, particularly going through the turn where you only need to apply a little bit, and then when you're halfway through the turn, that's when you should start to gently press the pedal all the way down, very, very, very gently, not suddenly, rapidly, because
exactly
that's going to enable the wheel spinner even further going through the turns, which is why, particularly on the exit of turn 8, is where you spun it, looped it round. And it's all because of how quickly you're getting back on that pedal, whereas you need to do it very gently and progressively all the way down. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing I'm noticing is on certain corners, you're not exploiting all of the track. There's some areas where you're placing the car halfway in the middle of the road, more or less, on the circuit.
Okay.
And particularly, nicely saved.
Okay.
Particularly on corner exit too, I'm noticing as well. You're keeping away from the exit, whereas when you approach halfway through the turn, that's not only with the acceleration, but also you need to start turning away from the corner itself, so you can carry that speed through and run the car wide on the exit curbs going through as well. So there we go, a bit like that through turn 8 that you just did. That was a lot better that time. Where you set that fast lap through turn 8, you kept the car in the middle of the racetrack.
Okay.
More or less. So I think that's a couple of things anyway that I've noticed so far. So where's Taya? Good question. Are you on circuit, Taya?
No.
No.
I'm not here. Oh.
Right, it's your turn next.
I've been so judged for the past few weeks, I'm not scared anymore. I'm just gonna watch you do a few laps, and I was like, oh god. Here we go.
Aww.
But no, it wasn't too bad.
That's cool.
So what was Taya, what was your preload differential set to in the end after 10 clicks down or whatever?
What was that? Sorry, Verena. You were a little bit quiet on our end. We can't hear you.
Oh, no worries. So Taya, as far as your preload differential, what did you have it set at? Because I've been kind of experimenting with decreasing it just a bit.
Hold on, I need to increase Verena because I can't hear her.
Oh, okay.
No, she's asking what you've set the preload diff to on the car setup.
No, but I've literally increased your volume anyway. So what I've changed?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me go back to the garage. So I've changed a few things because I've done a bit of setting up lately.
Okay.
And there's a few things I know I don't really like when driving a Ferrari. So the anti-roll bar I changed to 11, and there is something else I changed.
On the front anti-roll bar or the rear anti-roll bar?
Sorry, the rear.
Okay. Interesting.
And then my dampers, my fast rebound, left front, and right rear and left rear are all on 7 because my car was doing a real weird vibration when I was coming out from any curbs, and it was continuing on the straight line. So I changed that. Fast rebound on the dampers category, it's on 7.
Okay.
What did you have your preload diff on the rear set to?
On the rear, you mean in the mechanical grip, the anti-roll bar? Oh, it was on 23, I think, earlier. So I changed it to 11.
And then the preload diff under that was like at 150. Did you change that at all, or is that still sitting at 150?
Yeah, it's still 150.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so in the dampers, fast rebound, I put all the fast rebound on 7.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's 4 of them. And that seemed to help so far. I've gained 2 seconds, so it's a little bit more
cool.
Control.
So this is more or less the first time that I'm driving the Ferrari in anger, so we're learning. So
sounds good. I'm just gonna save this setup.
That is.
Try. It's still twitchy. You might find it. I just yeah. If it's still twitchy, we can. I don't know. Maybe we can go back to the aggressive and work with Dan to get to something that we all like. Because obviously, Marine, you need to be comfortable with it. You're gonna do a whole hour stint in it, so.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's gonna. I'll be doing some more work behind the scenes anyway, carrying on testing and adapting, changing the car as we go along. And I think, obviously, as well, I think one thing that might find with certain cars is that the fuel levels can adapt with how a car behaves, whereas some can be really twitchy on light fuel levels, like the Ferrari that we're driving. But it might be a bit more planted once you stick a whole load of fuel in for racing, so it might feel a little bit more comfortable there. But obviously, in this case, because we're qualifying for the Endurance Cup, then obviously there's something still awry, particularly on the rear end of the car. So maybe either suspension or dampers or something. So I'll have to do a bit more work into that.
You'll have to see how you're feeling with it, Verena, but even in the warm-up lap, this is already feeling less twitchy.
Okay. Let's try this.
In fact, I'll give it a quick go myself just to see what it's like as well. So, did you say 11, Taya, on the rear anti-roll bar?
Yeah, she had it at 11, and then all the fast rebounds are on 7.
Okay, cool. Right. I'm going to give this a try. Start her up.
Oops.
Sorry, I missed a few things here. Oh my god, I've picked the wrong gear to be driving in. I've got a really warm, fleecy trouser, and I'm already sweating. wrong gear.
I get that. I'm trying to. It's that constant battle of.
Yikes.
It's cold in my house, and so I have the furnace on, but then you get too hot driving, and.
Yep, that's right.
Sim racing is so involved.
Exactly the same thing for me. So I covered myself up, and then halfway through the race, you have to try it. Oh, here's the bright Ferrari.
That's right.
Can't miss her.
Nope.
I can see it on the other side of the circuit, Verena.
How are you guys finding the car?
I'm finding this
better?
a lot less twitchy, yeah.
see what it's like.
It feels stable without feeling like I'm giving away speed because of it.
To be honest, I'm still more comfortable on the aggressive. I somehow didn't manage to go as fast, so I don't know. Oh,
yeah, I still haven't been able to go as fast on this as I did on the aggressive.
Yeah, I'm about 3 seconds off.
I'm 2 seconds off. Oh, come on, car. Whoa. That's a quick trip into barriers. Whoopsies.
Was that on the exit to turn 3, Marin?
It was, yes, exit of turn 3. Well, kind of exit of turn 2, but I'm gonna just... I want to see what the difference is. 170.
Whoops. Yikes.
You know what my favorite thing is? When you're leaving the pit exit and you accidentally bump into the wall and already have a second of damage. Just trying to leave the pits with the pit limiter on. That's what kind of afternoon it is.
I don't even know what my pit limiter on is on this wheel. So I've been put back into my parking spot twice already.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
All right, so let's try.
You guys were so synchronized for the oh no, I didn't.
Oh, sorry.
She's tried to attack me sneakily.
Oh.
Oh
no.
I lost it in the wall.
Okay, let's try to do a clean lap here.
What is clean lap? I don't know this clean lap thing you speak of.
What does it matter?
No, as in you clicked on it.
You just turn up in the room and goes, does that nobody goes in? Where do you want to put it?
It makes sure. Normally when you click on aggressive, you know, it loads into the setup page, and it didn't.
Huh?
Normally when you click there, it didn't do that.
Oh.
That's what I was saying. So
That's because you double click. If you don't double click.
So now it's put it on, but it hadn't before. That's what I was trying to tell you. By it didn't.
It didn't put it in. Okay.
Nothing else.
There we go. That will do.
It didn't put it in. Timetable.
Right. Are you ready, Taya, to go out with me on the circuit? Oh. Bear with me. I'll stick it in drive.
I'm just trying to go slowly without. Where can I see my speed? God, I haven't used ACC enough, so I don't know the font anymore.
So it's not surprising the last few weeks, obviously.
Yeah,
In mind.
I couldn't wait though. ACC is the best.
Absolutely.
I haven't tried Assetto Corsa, so I'm gonna just go along with yes, ACC is the best.
It's different, and it depends on the car you're driving as well. There's a wide variety of cars, but they're not all good.
No, it varies, yeah, because obviously AC is a much broader title because you have all sorts from racing cars, road
Yeah,
cars,
there's
classics,
formula cars in there, and
cars.
yeah.
You name it, it's all in AC. And if it's not in AC, it's been created by a third-party mod. So
Yeah. So many things, including, what was it? Banana? That you can ride a banana? What? Yeah, you can ride a banana with a lot of horsepower.
There's a
Many.
sentence I never heard anyone thought I'd hear anyone say.
Yep. Just when you thought sim racing couldn't be strange, yeah, sure enough, you can
Yes.
ride banana.
Guess if you want to embrace your inner Charles Leclerc.
There's a lawnmower as well, if you're interested.
Oh, now see, lawnmower racing would be fun. Oh. Okay.
So yeah, the changes have made it a little bit less sensitive at the back, not much, but it's significant enough that it's not sliding all over the place. I tell you, so that was a good change on the car setup.
I'm still kind of struggling with the setup. Oops.
You distracted me, Dan, and I forgot to brake.
Uh-oh.
I distracted you. Is that an excuse, is it, Taya?
Yes, I guess.
No.
Well, luckily for you, my car isn't as distracting as a certain someone else's car in the server right now. Only joking, Verena.
It's okay. I was like, does he mean me? No.
Talking about my car. What?
Woohoo.
Ah, dirty.
Are you trying to crash into me, Dan?
Me?
Ooh.
No. Besides, you know me better than that, anyway. Since whenever
This ain't Wreckfest, man.
Exactly, mine. You tell him.
I'm just testing
Serious
you.
practice.
The last few weeks in AC have taught you anything about racecraft.
Haven't you seen the streams? I was at the back by myself. Wasn't exactly
Still,
the... Well, actually,
still
yes.
smashed it, though.
You had Chris Hayes, Zolder.
Yeah, oh my god, that was the worst 20 minutes of holding him.
No wonder. But you did well, though, to keep him behind.
Yeah.
I think his car was a bit broken too, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was, but...
He got caught into the ANO, Yeah, there's a lot, let's just say that there's a lot of things... Oh, hold on. Is Verena streaming this?
She
What?
is.
Yeah.
I am.
You forgot
Later. We'll talk later when we are discussing things like team name and livery. We can talk about other cars.
It was a 137! No!
No!
So this right now for you is Zolder all over again, literally.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Oh, twat.
Yeah.
So I'm
Don't
actually
worry.
going to
Right.
switch a tune just to test something out. Okay, let's see. Let's see.
Oh, that was not a good lap. Let's try that again.
Look at my times.
Oh, Not going to be a good lap if we start like that.
1:38.79. Let's see. All right. Hey, everybody who are tuning in. Thank you so much for watching me on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. I've kind of just been focusing and listening to the coaching session and my teammates as far as what they're saying about the setup, the track, and everything. So I muted Discord so I don't disrupt their session. But let's see. Thank you everybody so much for following me on Twitch. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kun Manlen, for rating. That is huge. I really appreciate that.
Time, friends.
And let's see. Lemmy, thanks for following. We have Cool Manlen. Hi. Thanks again for rating. I love when people raid. So yeah, thank you. Charlie Firepole, thank you so much. Don Cole, let's see, Don Koheli One. Thank you so much. Is it like a Hawaiian name? I'm from Hawaii, so I would just say it like a Hawaiian name. NC Prime, what's up? Thanks for following. Ken666, party hard. That's right.
So
That
you're
is
doing
right.
great so far, Taya. Keep it up. Honestly.
Gorby, Maldash, and My Sim Race, thanks all for following. B. Mayberry and Old School Racing GT Men, thank you everybody for following. I appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah, you know, it's I feel like I just need to try something just as a test because I feel like I'm struggling a little bit with this Ferrari. After all the changes we made,
So we'll see what
the
this
wheel
one
actually
is.
feels very
Oh, yeah.
very heavy.
I'm gonna tell you a secret you're not gonna like.
So we'll see what happens.
What's that?
I'm on aggressive setup.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to wave as you both pass. Hi.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I actually switched mine to aggressive as well. Sorry, Dan.
Sorry, Dan. Might have also done just to try.
Okay, I'll just sit and sulk to one side in the pit lane.
I think it's just trying to find what the difference is between the two setups because I've just not been able to find that pace back that I had.
Mm-hmm. Let's just put it that way. Dan, what can you do on an aggressive setup? What's your fastest time? Because if it's 1:35, 1:34, if we could get anywhere close to that with an aggressive setup, we would be the happiest girl in the world. Girls.
That's right.
Well, I'll be honest, I haven't actually done a time on the aggressive setup. I just literally done my own tunes with this car. If you want me to, I can go out with the aggressive setup, make no changes at all to it, and just go straight out and see what I can do.
Yes, and tell me how much fuel you've got, so I follow you with the same amount of fuel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, are you going to follow me, or do you want me to do?
Just do a hot lap and see what you can.
Okay, cool. No
what you
problem.
can get your best time at. Whoa.
Okay, I can do that. Right. So now I've plonked the aggressive setup on. So, oh god, two of you have gone back to the pit lane. I assume you're going to watch and inspect what I can do.
No.
No pressure.
I actually have to take some fuel out because I had like
okay.
60 liters of fuel.
On. Speaking of which, I need to take some fuel out. I've got race fuel on board. I've just noticed.
There we go.
So, 20 liters of fuel. That'll be enough.
20? Okay, we're going to set it to 20. Ladies? No.
Yes.
To be honest, that's probably the only bit of the car setup you'll all listen to me about today. It's fuel level.
Why would it not put me back in? It refuses. Sorry, I'm in the middle of the path because I can't go back to the pit lane for some reason.
Oh.
Let's try this again.
Aggressive. How much did you put, Dan?
I've reduced it to 20 litres, so it's nice and light for qualifying.
There we go.
Oh, where's my mouse gone?
Oh, that is the worst when the mouse goes on the
Why does it
dual
do that?
screen.
Let's see.
I mean,
I sometimes have to like switch between the programs, like Alt Tab, just to get it to show up
but
again.
it's not even working, my old tab. What's going on? Jeffrey? Oh, he's back. He's gonna come here now. He's gonna be like, what? You said 18, sorry. Oh my god. The brain cell of a goldfish.
Said
I
20.
did 20 liters.
20.
Yeah.
20, yeah.
At least someone's listening, Dan.
That's comforting.
I'm a project manager, man. I gotta take in all the details.
You know, for the car livery, to be honest, if we have something like yours or Verena, I'll be really happy.
What was that?
I quite like yours, to be fully out.
Right, here we go then. First lap on the aggressive setup.
First lap on the aggressive setup. Go smash it. Come on.
It's looking at times like this is so painful.
A bit of understeer through turn 6.
It's still gonna put a lap like 135, 134. This sun is something, huh? Some of the lane. I can't even see where I'm going.
Well, I can always restart the server if you want.
Oh no, but I like it when it's like it's golden out.
Are you sure that isn't Verena following closely behind you?
Wait, what?
Nope.
I was just thinking how vibrant your Ferrari is, Verena.
Oh, that's right. I love it. It's like sunshine.
Compared to the sunset.
That's right.
Right, so first lap, 134.6.
There you go.
Stunt.
Okay, so
I'll do one more lap just to be on the safe side.
yeah, sure.
Oh, hi, Marin.
Have you had a look, Marin, at the times that were on the leaderboard already?
Yeah, that's what I actually have that. I was thinking about that when you were saying the times we wanted to get to, so I pulled up the leaderboard. Fastest time currently, I'll have to go off the circuit so I can pause.
131 or 133? I can't remember.
It is fastest time is a 133.1.
Whoa.
And slowest, well, this is team average. Slowest team average is a 137.7.
Okay. Oops. Sorry, Dan. Go for it.
No, it's all right. Thank you, Verena.
Welcome.
Okay. I think we can do 137.
I think we can do faster than that because you were pulling 136s in your testing.
Yeah, I haven't. What are you doing?
For me?
Oh no, I've got yogurt on my I know. Sorry, I've just been served yogurt. I will do a 136 after the yogurt, I promise. And yeah.
Ah, shoot.
What happened?
I'd really love to do 135 because if that means that you girls are doing 137 or 136, we could be actually like well in the middle of the leaderboard.
And the other thing too, I don't know if you saw it because it was like a one single little message that sort of popped up that Michael posted because someone was asking questions about it. In order to qualify, every single driver on our team has to set 10 time laps, but the way they do the team average is they take the average of the fastest 2 drivers in your team.
Oh.
So it's not an average of the 4 of us. It's an average of whoever's the 2 fastest of us. So we all have to set laps, but only the 2 fastest will have their times averaged. So if there's a couple, like if you and Verena are sitting 136s, 135s, then even if Laura and I are just a hair bit slower, we're still going to be sitting in really good stead.
Right.
Cool.
But I would like to be, that's why when I got that 137 in testing, I was really stoked on that because I want to make sure that I can get my race pace as close to you two because I know that you two are faster. So that's my practice goal, is to get my race pace up to the same as yours.
Okay.
Cool. That's completely understandable. I will say we'll help you anyway in all kinds of scenarios, not just single fast lap pace, but I've got a few ideas in mind anyway, helping to try and improve on consistency anyway, and
Cool.
and should you need it as well, wheel to wheel combat as well, to try and see if I can try and organise a mini race between all of us to.
Well, I mean, we've got the community races that are happening right after the Saturday practice,
True.
which I think is going to give us a good opportunity, because it's good for us to get comfy racing each other, but to also be able to be going wheel to wheel with other members.
Well, we can do that actually as well before the community race, so you won't end up being rusty going into the event itself.
Yeah.
When it comes up to the main event itself, the community race or the enduros, then we can definitely work on.
I'm excited for the enduros.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's an absolutely awesome opportunity for all 4 of you to be a part of.
Yeah, for sure.
And I didn't see Taya because I thought I saw 2 different pieces. Are the enduros that you're running side by side, are they 1 hours or 2 hours?
So there's gonna be different times. So
okay.
The boys are actually organizing with me, but for example, this week obviously is just a small one.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's 20 minute quali, because also I don't know if Verena was streaming it, but I thought it's better to start with a small one. And then after that, every week we'll post the enduro race. They'll have different times, so they'll be like 1 hour, 2 hours, depending each week. But it's all in the goal to like keep me and you possibly practicing for the big moments.
Yes.
Yep. That's the goal. All the seat time.
Absolutely. Oh, by the way, Taya, my best lap on the aggressive setup was about 3/10 slower than my fastest lap on my setup. I did in this session I did a 1:34.2, but my best in my setup is a 1:33.9. So
Okay.
About 3/10 slower.
Well, if you want to go on board of me in a second, I just need to grab a glass of water, and then I will be on track. You can come on board with me. Is that good?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, 1:35 by tonight. Okay, that's the goal.
No pressure on my part.
I like it.
It's all you.
I'm joking, of course. I know you can't reach goal like this that quickly. Okay, cool. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Cool.
Okay, cool. So I take it that both of you are still on the aggressive setup.
Yes.
I am currently.
Okay, cool. Are you finding it any different, any better, or?
I'm finding it more stable. Like just in terms of the back end, that I don't feel like it's twitching quite as much.
But is it helping in terms of lap time though? Because that's obviously the key for you ladies around here, around Misano, to qualify for the championship. So is it?
Yes, for me it is.
I'm getting some increase. I'm also finding that I'm trying to find the balance, because certain parts like certain breakpoints and parts of the line that you were taking were different than I would normally be taking it. And so I'm trying to get comfortable with that, and that's impacting my lap time in certain places. So
Oh, okay, cool. No problem.
it's kind of just getting all the pieces put together.
Yeah, understandably, trying to get used to that aggressive setup again. So that's absolutely fine. What about yourself, Verena?
Yeah, I've been doing my fastest laps with this setup, and
Okay.
there's still a lot of time that I'm losing because of, whether it's my line and braking or whatever, but yeah, just putting it all together as well.
Okay, cool. No problem. I think it could be just a difference in styles altogether as well. Because whereas I like a pointy front end on the car, you both like. Oh, that was a nice improvement, Verena.
Thank you.
Ooh, hello.
Improved your time by about half a second. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Nice work.
Thank you.
I say, whereas I like a pointy front end on the car. Obviously, you like a bit more stability, particularly at the rear end, don't you?
Yeah.
All of you. Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I've got some idea now going forward what I need to do with the car itself. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. Thank you for all of your feedback anyway so far. So it's this is more or less the first day in a bit that I'm driving the Ferrari, so I'm learning and adapting as I go along. So, but both of your feedback is definitely instrumental in that. So thank you for giving me that.
Oh, you're welcome.
No problem, and appreciate you doing the setup. I think you're right. I think it's finding what's going to work, both pace-wise, but also is going to fit the driving style of all of us.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll definitely try and work a bit more on that. So whereas I think the stock aggressive setup does provide a bit more understeer, but at least then it's giving you that stability, the confidence to go around the circuit itself. So that's absolutely fine, no trouble.
Oh, I got a dirty lap. This would have been a nice lap if it was clean.
Hate that.
I hate that. It's like 130, 137.8.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
Hold on. Let's try to make a clean one. Oh no. First turn.
You know it's not going well when you're 1 foot over the start line going, oh no.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I have to go to the pit and get more fuel.
Oh, okay. So not to worry. There's always time to regroup and try again. That's for sure.
That's right. Oh boy. It is hot in here. I have my little hoodie on.
Yeah.
And I'm heating up with all the adrenaline.
Sweatpants were a really bad idea.
Well, that's what sim racing does to you. It's very, very physical and demanding. It's, you both of you are putting a lot of effort into this, and it's showing.
Teo is wearing my fluffy pajamas. Can you believe this?
Oh my goodness!
My Star Wars pajamas.
Oh, at
least she's
awesome. Chosen the right franchise.
There you go.
Well, no, it was the right franchise, and then
Flip to Isaac.
Well, yeah. I mean, we won't talk about that.
No, we still got childhood to enjoy.
Hey, I just hit a 138 flat, so that's kind of
Yay!
exciting.
Awesome.
Nice one.
That is exciting.
Someone found 7/10 and then totally destroyed the next lap.
No, that's really good going, Marion. Well done.
Yeah. Oh, thanks everyone for watching and tuning in. I'm just gonna go for one more session.
The, aggressive setup is the right way to go for you. What I can do in the spare time that I get testing the car, I can sort of adapt it a little bit and see if I can try and improve that a little bit. Because obviously, having that bit of understeer in the car setup is helping you to get that stability that you need, for sure. No, yeah, I'll definitely work more on that if that's what suits every one of you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Every one of us.
How are you dying in fluffy Star Wars pajamas? This is what I want to know.
Oh,
Let's see.
Are you not super hot in those?
I am. I mentioned earlier how sweaty I was, but
Yeah.
they're very comfy as
Oh,
well.
nice. Thanks. Thanks.
Well, I washed them too, so don't worry about it.
No,
Oh,
that's not true. Reno does the washing.
Stop listening. Go back to your football.
It's a terrible
You folks
game.
are funny.
Oh dear.
So what is it? Fluffy Pajama Racing? Is that what it's called? That's the team name.
Oh dear.
We can change the practice server to that. If I'm honest on team name, I really like starting it with MFR because I do like flying the flag from our female racers without actually flying the flag, like without going, "Hey, we're an all-female team. Please come hit us," because that's how sim racing happens.
I do like the idea though of that, because of having an all-female team and representing
And
women
an all MFR team.
That's right.
MFR. Yeah, exactly.
So MFR All Stars.
Well,
What's that?
I don't know if I wanna,
MFR All Stars.
it's a lot of pressure.
I don't know if I want to put that much pressure on me with that team
Yeah,
name.
exactly.
Like I know that Josie and Alice and Jasmine, they all stayed with Team Cake. Them and Seb, they all formed a super team.
Mm-hmm.
And your team MFR was at Edison?
Yeah, we were Team Edison. Vicky liked it because she said we were genius racing bulbs.
What about Verena? What was her team name?
Stargirl Racing.
And you were... What were you, Taya?
Don't even mention. Mine was just... I basically found so many names I wanted, and I just went with one because it wasn't ready for me. So let's not go with mine.
Okay.
Okay.
I did like fluffy pajama racing.
Fluffy banana.
You do realize that we can call ourselves fluffy pajamas, but I'm going to be in like shorts and a tank top. Otherwise, I will die in the race. Although, to be fair, with quali starting as early as it does for me and Verena, we might still be in fluffy pajamas.
Yeah, I think I have to get up
Oh,
for
yeah.
the driver's meeting, or like be ready for the driver's meeting at 4:45 a.m. or
Like
something
that.
like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. FP1 in quali for you is like 4:45 and 5:45 in the morning for me.
I guess you guys will be doing the latest stints.
I mean, it's Saturday, so it's not like
It'll be done
I can't
early.
wake up that early.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is free practice 1 and quali, there's only one driver allowed in the server, and it's the person who's doing quali. So
Yeah.
we can be up and watching and supporting. But I think we should. I mean, we'll test every track and see who's the fastest and wants to and runs quali for each track. Because I don't mind being up early to run quali, and I'm sure Verena doesn't either.
No, I don't
Mm-hmm.
mind.
Yeah, it's good to be able to manage it.
I'm going to sandbag this then. 'Cause I'm stressing out in quali.
Oh, I stress out in quali as well. I did an entire session with Dave on how to
you
shell
told
out my quali.
You
Yeah.
actually told me. Oh. That was the curve.
Only hopping out the last corner, Taya.
Are you on board with me?
I am on board with you. I've been on board with you for ages.
You've been so quiet. I didn't know.
I didn't want to disrupt your conversation, so I'm just been studying as I go along.
I thought you were gonna say that's because your driving is too perfect.
No.
Well, there's that, obviously. I mean, you're in the 137, so you're ahead of both me and Verena. Although Verena,
That's right.
when last I
Oops.
checked, is only 1/10 slower than me, so...
Yeah, and she was
I just
almost
went up.
on for a 37 ace with it
Yeah.
running wide at the penultimate corner.
That's right.
What about MFR Global?
Global.
Interesting. It is a true story.
It is.
MFR worldwide.
I prefer that, yeah. Global sounds a little... That's not a nice word.
It sounds like it sounds like a corporation. MFR worldwide.
MFR Global Limited.
That's right.
We'll each have corporate titles.
Yeah, totally. You're the director.
CFO, Chief Fun Officer.
I like that.
We'll need a head of spin.
The head of spin.
Well, I mean, my job in real life is PR, so technically I would fit that. And I'm also have been spinning out a couple times on the track.
Exactly. Perfect, Mary. You're in. Fine.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Got the job. Oh, cold tires are so much fun. In that Laguna race on Saturday, Verena, my tires never came up to temp.
Oh no.
Nope.
Why?
I have no clue, because in practice they were fine. And then in the race conditions, most of the time I could barely get them hitting 26.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was super duper fun. And also that Robobug dude who started behind me, technically, in the positioning.
Mm-hmm.
As we're rounding the corner in double file, just before the light's about to go green, he accelerated ahead and jumped in front of me.
Oh.
I was like, thanks. That was cool.
Is that one of those tricks that we don't know about?
Yeah.
That's not supposed to happen.
Can I just say that I didn't enjoy that whole manual start without the manual start?
Oh.
With the no actual, like, guide to formation lap, because it got a little sloppy. At one point, the guy who had qualified 4th was behind me, and I was in 18th.
Interesting.
And he never caught up in time before the race started, because he was that McLaren that got stuck on the track.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he never got caught up, so he ended up starting behind the entire pack.
Okay. So I have to work on my braking.
Yeah, right. Can you hear me, Taya, at all?
Yeah.
Right, okay. I think the first thing I've noticed, you need to try and adjust your lines going through the turns. For example, like through that, as you demonstrated through there, some of the lines you're taking too shallow as you're braking through the turns. For example, so it's important, it's key to take the wide approach going through the corners. So through turn 4, for example, going through there, and also through the next corner you're coming to right now, which is turns 9 and 10 as well. So just before you hit the apex of 9, hard on the brakes, but drift the car out wide. That's it. There we go. And then cut back inside, back on the gas. There we go. Nice. That was brilliant through there. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, the lines you definitely need to alter to take the wide approach going in. No, not through all of them. No, through turns 4, 5, and 6. Oh, that's another part as well. I'll show you at the start of the next lap. But through turn 5, because what you need to do through there is you need to, once you go through 5, you need to keep the car to the right-hand side as much as possible to take the widest entry through turn 6 to straight line it as best as possible, and exploit some of the curb on the inside as you're going through turn 6 itself. So
waving as you go by.
What about MFR International?
Oh my god.
Anyway, so through turn 5, this corner here, Taya, so you want to keep right, take it wide, and then...
Do you want to show me your head from the next turn? Because obviously I can't really see behind me. Oh, that's...
Oh, no, that's me.
I'm not on the circuit.
He's on board.
So I'm on board.
Am I showing?
Anyway. Do you want me to come out on circuit with you?
Yes.
Okay. How's it coming? Oops.
Okay, I'm trying to do one clean lap.
I'm trying to do a lap like Kimmy did on Sunday in his first lap. Just
Oh yes,
my
just
way through the track.
casually make up a few spots. Yeah, that was brilliant. That was from the Iceman.
That lap was amazing. Nice to see Kimmy back up in the top pack.
It didn't last long though, as unfortunately the pace of his car just it doesn't match everyone else on circuit. So, are you there, Taya?
Yes.
Okay, I'm right in front of you.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I might be picking up my phone for a second. Oh! Ooh, grass.
What happened?
That was quite a squeal.
I think I've got it. MFR Angels.
Ooh. Like that.
Sake, man.
Is that supposed to be a bluff so that when we are being super aggressive on track, they expect that we're going to be really nice and then we just come and destroy them?
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Or MFR Devils.
I mean, what are you trying to say? Careful
Stay
there,
away,
Jeff.
definitely.
MFR Dream Crushers. Meaning theirs, not ours. Obviously.
Ah, still braking too late. Oh, okay. I need a break.
So who's playing that it's such a bad game, Jeff?
Right, I'll show you the lines again, Tay. Explore as much of the outside as possible going through turn 1, and then turn 2, try and straight line the curbs as much as possible through turn 3 as well. Whoops. Not like that, a kick of oversteer that I just had. So this is the line, what I mean, through 4, 5, and 6. So take it wide, but then through 5, stay right, and then that enables you to try and use as much of the inside of 6 as possible.
So this is what they're doing.
We scored.
So everyone who's watching, AMR Dan, who is Austin's right there in
again,
the white
wide
Ferrari,
approach
is our
through turn 8.
coach for Enduro.
So it's always important, Taya, to always take the wide line going through the turns, because that enables you to carry the apex speed through the turns then. So obviously what you need to do as well, not just by taking a wide entry, but you need to have a little bit of application of throttle as you're going through the apex of the turn itself to keep the rear end stable as you're going through the corners itself, as well as carry the speed through.
Oh.
Whoa. Oh.
That's a tough one. That's like the drift corner that I drift at.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the rear of the Ferrari doesn't like that section of the circuit.
I think it's because I broke part though.
Mm.
And then tried to save it, and I couldn't.
Alright.
One thing I found, the more laps I did round is obviously you need to try and brake in a straight line as much as possible, because even if you're applying the brakes a little bit, turning through 13, it can cause the instability in the rear end to spin round, unfortunately. So it's happened to the best of us. I spun it during testing through there, so it's not an easy section to get correct at all. So again, through 4, balance the throttle, through 5, keep it right. Then take the straightest line possible through 6. So you need to try and make sure that you have the car turned in nice and early when you make that transition from 5 to 6 itself. Obviously, because if you turn in too late, that's going to cost you a lot of time going through the corners itself.
So
same story again through turn 10. Take a wide approach.
That's the corner
And
I
then as soon as you
have
cut
so
back
much
in, you
trouble
can
with.
use the speed then to propel you down the long back straight of turn 11. Whoa, whoa, no, you don't. See, it happens to me too.
That's the drift corner.
Should we just rename that the drifting corner?
You can do if you like.
All right, I think I'm gonna just do one more session and see how this works.
Seb Handler named that last sausage
And
turn,
let's
sausage curb corner, Greg's. So if you went over it, you went to Greg's. I quite liked that.
Not a bad idea.
Oh, I don't have any more fuel. I need to go back. Refuel.
Sarah loves the sausage.
I love that sausage, yeah, actually, because I never touch it, but everyone else seems to touch it, so it's my secret weapon.
At Kyalami?
Yes,
or just in general?
No, there's one at Monza I quite like in the second chicane.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's nice. Yeah, that one. If you get it right, it's good. If you don't, you end up like I did in the Italian night race, where I didn't, went into the barrier, and then my steering lock was at about 45 degrees just to go straight.
Oh.
Have you guys seen the messages for the Porsche Super Cup that Tez in with Matt?
I haven't read through them all yet.
There's a lot of detail. But yeah, Wednesday night races for the community. This time you'll be in the Porsche Cup car. And it goes towards the championship. So if you turn up, you get points.
That's good.
Yeah, it should be good fun.
Okay, so now I'm chasing Dan.
Yeah, Jeff wish he had a rig so he could participate. Any more name, baby, for the... No? Hello?
I do like MFR. MFR team something.
So that line back there.
Mm-hmm.
What does Edison stand for?
To keep that association alive, where all of you are originated from.
You said it was
racing.
like you said earlier, but I didn't quite hear.
Well, it was kind of a two-parter. So Vicky joked that it was Edison because we were genius racing bulbs. Okay. But then it was also a little bit of an amalgamation of our last names, Edwards and Thompson.
Okay.
Okay, chasing Dan. Let's see what happens.
You could have Maywood Jabook racing.
There's a name for you.
What is happening?
Roll off the tongue.
Yeah, really easy.
Maywood Jabook. Pleasure me.
Yeah.
I'm braking too late right there. It's just that 50 board is way too late for me.
If we make an amalgam of our names, what would it be for you, Marin?
Oh goodness, I gotta.
Edwards, Book, May. I think we could have some good word here.
We could have a fun word.
I'm going too hard into these turns.
I can't think about trying to amalgamate our names while I'm trying to drive, because in my head it looks like the board from Countdown. I'm not paying attention to the road. I'm just trying to think of a word in 30 seconds. And now I have the Countdown music in my head, so that's fun.
Ooh, what's this potential lap, Verena? Let's have a look. Nice. 37.4. Brilliant. Great job, Verena.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Did you make any setup changes, Verena?
Hold on.
We've lost.
I think she's. I think she found that time just following behind me, just around the circuit.
Yeah, sorry, I had my mic on mute.
That's okay.
Yeah, I just messed with the tire pressures just a little bit.
Yeah.
For the aggressive setup, and then that's about it, actually. But I'm gonna mess.
Did you have to increase them or decrease them, Verena? Because obviously you have to adjust them with different temperatures that we've got now.
Yeah, I decreased them. So
You decreased them. Cool.
Yeah. So what's the track temps for qualifying?
Well, ambient temp is 23.
Okay.
And then track temp is whatever. So what I think I need to do is take the time multiplier off of this, and I think that'll probably get us a little bit closer to, because I set ambient temperature at 23 in the server setup.
Okay.
It's totally clear and dry. There's no cloud. There's no rain, obviously, and it's not like the dynamic weather is totally turned off.
Okay.
I do believe you can stop the time in the server.
Sorry?
I think you can make the time stay still.
Yeah. I just need to go in and adjust some of the settings on that. So
cool.
Because I think right now it has a one-time multiplier on it, so I just need to take that off. And then there's a couple of fixed condition things I can drop in.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Because I might have talked to Voida to find out what the setup for that server was.
Nice. I like it. That way you get the ideal preparation then, if we can test in the same conditions. So
well, and that's why I have the practice server up, because the SimGrid doesn't push their practice servers up until a week before.
Oh.
And they don't even have a practice server for this. They just have the quali. So
okay.
Oh, my game's crashed.
Oh. Well, folks, I actually have to leave right now, but I just that was awesome. I did 40 laps. So that was a lot of good practice and kind of sorting out setup and getting used to lines, and also following Dan. Like the last lap, it was nice following Dan quicker. There's some corners that I realize that I'm still taking the wrong lines, or maybe the braking points, I think on turn 4. I don't know if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 or 5. I'm still braking too late. Even if it's at the reference point, I think that's too late for me somehow.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So I have to adjust.
You did brilliantly on that that last quick lap. So I think following me helps, but obviously what we talked about as well, by adjusting your lines and your approach going through the corners as well, I think that really benefited you a lot, Verena, and it resulted in a massive improvement. So well done to you on that. That was absolutely brilliant.
Thank you so much. Yeah, and I'm actually just watching the replay. Oops.
Yep.
Oh, not anymore. No,
just lost it. Sorry.
That's okay. I was watching the replay, but yeah, it was cool trying to sort out the different lines and stuff. So next practice session is it on Saturday?
Yeah, it is indeed on Saturday.
Okay.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Sounds
this server is always open.
Awesome.
So jump in whenever you need to.
Cool. Thank you so much for setting that up. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no worries. Honestly, I'm renting it. There's a company that rents out dedicated ACC servers, and it cost me $5 a month to get unlimited use of it, and I can host up to 16 cars.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty extraordinary value for money. I'm really glad you picked that up, gave that to me as well, Marin. So thank you for that. Something I'll have to bear in mind for the future, for definite.
Yeah, me too. That's
It's nice too when you are in a place where you are going to have bad ping or have bad internet like I do, because then it's not reliant on me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That's how it
It's
works.
another
Interesting.
server. Yeah.
Okay.
And don't forget, we've got a GT3 race at Misano after the practice on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
And your Ferraris.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's nothing. No better time to do it, right?
Well, exactly.
Yeah, a bit
Well,
of
it's
fun.
fresh in our minds. Yeah.
Good practice. All right, folks. Thanks so
Yeah.
much. Thanks so much, Dan and Jeff, and nice being on track with you, Marin and Taya.
Yes.
Yeah. I will see you folks on Saturday.
Yeah.
And we'll figure out we'll finalize our name in the next few days so that we can, do the big reveal on Saturday.
That'd be cool.
And colours?
Oh, that's a
Well,
whole
I don't
other
know.
ballgame.
We'll figure that out. We'll look at all of our different liveries and see what we like and
Well, that
get it all
sounds
sorted.
good.
All right.
All right.
On to the track.
Bye, guys and girls.
Have a good rest of your day, Verena.
Thanks. Bye. All right, folks who are hanging out watching, thank you so much for hanging out on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. That was a really great testing session. You know, it's nice to test different tunes and see what works and what doesn't, and kind of our driving styles. You know, Dan is an Aston Martin driver, so he's probably used to that kind of, I don't know, I don't even know because I actually have only driven the Aston Martin once, which or actually a few times. One was for the test to determine which car we were going to use for the Enduro, and it was surprisingly fast, but I was struggling with it. So I really liked the characteristics of how the Ferrari handles, how it felt. So that kind of goes to show what kind of driving style you have. Anyway, oh, thank you so much for tuning in. Mr. Cole, Curvy, Jedi Mind Trick, everybody. Toby391, thanks for following there on Twitch. I appreciate that. Hey, HV, how's it going? Need more grog. How's it going there? So, my next stream is tomorrow. Tomorrow, Tuesday, and we're gonna switch it up a bit. I'm going to compete in my first multiplayer Forza Motorsport 7 race. So I'm a bit in over my head, I feel like, but I'm just going to do it. There's two splits, two groups. So the first super fast group will go in a whole separate race, which I'm very happy about. And then there's the other people like me. So 23 people, I think. How they group it is there's 16 people who are grouped together in the first group, unless, of course, there's less than 23 people, then there's the 23 people in one group, and then in the second group, there's everybody else, like me. So I don't want the pressure of, just, I don't know, like people on my tail. It's my first, it will be my first race for Motorsport 7 against real people. So you will see it. It's New Wave Racing. It's in BMW Z4 GTE. This is like a super fast class, faster than GT3. So like I said, I think I'm a bit in over my head. It's at Nürburgring, but I will do it. I will do it. I will practice it tonight. I actually haven't practiced the Z4 at Nürburgring, but I do know the track, which definitely helps. So we will see what happens. I possibly at the last moment could decide not to do it, but I really, really want to do it. The only reason why I would determine that I wouldn't want to do it is, just kind of being all over the track and ruining people's race and I don't know. We will see. We will see. I will let you know tomorrow. I will be live at noon, right here, same time, same place. I think I went live at 12:30. Today was an impromptu practice that all of us got together and decided actually this morning we're going to do. So I thought, why not stream it? But tomorrow here at noon, I'm going to get into some Forza Motorsport 7. Thanks you so much for watching. I hope you followed, and everybody who followed, thank you so much. And I will see you then. My schedule will be on my channel if you have any questions. Also on Wednesday as well. I'll be here at noon as well. Bye, folks. Thanks.